from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Drew Pomeranz gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the fifth inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Here's Javier Baez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Number 9.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a pretty good homestand. They're 3-1 right now. They're playing good baseball, but that 4-1 really kind of separates them. That's why today's game is important.
Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball, it looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I'm hoping to see Jason Hayward turn it around. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. The curveball that catches the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Hard hit ball to second. Slide and a stop by Pedroia. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought.
Right fielder,
Stepping in, Jason Hayward. Having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. John Lester will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, Xander.
Way late on the fastball for strike one. They charge the Cubs as they take the field here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, they're coming off winning a big game. I mean, they played great baseball. They scored a lot of runs in that win yesterday. So if they can carry that momentum over, they're going to be tough to beat. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Good waist pitch, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit on the ground is short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now a chance here from Fenway to take a look at John Farrell's starting lineup card. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Dustin Pedroia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting third, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine, don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees. On the corners, he's a little tighter. But if you go up and down, you're going to get a call from Rusty.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Lester's ready. Here's the 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. He's got to hurry, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Here's Addison Russell, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Hanley Ramirez. They thought he was going to be a project, and what he's done is become a pretty good defensive first baseman. Now, we've seen him at short, we've seen him at third, but first base, he's starting to look comfortable.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And that misses inside 1-0. Here it comes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Here comes the 0-1 pitch outside the throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Cubs are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. His past history against John Lester, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And that misses ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-2 now.
1-2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's off to a good start at the plate. The average coming in just under 300. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jackie Bradley Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's Chris Young, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
So striding in, Brock Holt. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Lays off 1-0. From the stretch. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in the contest last night.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8 hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Albert Almora. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Javier Baez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley on the run. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, Rusney Castillo.
Leading off
He'll
for the
match
Red
up
Sox,
with John Lester now to
left
lead off
fielder,
the inning.
Rusney Castillo.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. And that misses for ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zobrist racing back. And it's off the green monster. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Baez ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 now from Lester. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think the pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit hard up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Bryant.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see A low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
1-2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Castillo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
0-2. Here it is. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The next 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in for his second at bat, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here it is on 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ripped down the first base line, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
This is line to left. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young. A base hit in his first trip. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on its way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pedroia is there for it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Pedroia now at second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the
And
Cubs,
this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Another 0-2 coming. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Castillo ranging back at the track. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And he is in there. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Nice pitch right there. You got him out in front on an off-speed pitch, and you know what? Right there, you know he's looking fastball. Runner at second. He wants to drive something in, really anxious. And you took his aggressiveness and used it against him.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it bangs off the monster. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 2-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by it.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Squared that one up just a little late. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Rusney Castillo.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The windup and the 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Lester gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. A called strike on the inside corner. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Robbie Ross takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Robbie Ross.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
To short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So let's take another look at that play up the middle with Showtrack. Displayed some really nice range there to keep it from getting into center field, and then he sets himself enough to make a good, accurate throw in time for the out. He made that play look a lot easier than it was. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. And that retires the side. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's a ball.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3.